Hello independent artists, Jonathan Milanis here of Soundprise. Thank you for watching the video. Today we're going to talk about time management tips for independent artists. I know as an independent artist there's many sectors we have to think about, from songwriting, the marketing, the branding, all the admin stuff, distributing your music on your music distributor. It can easily get overwhelming, and then you include your day job, or if you're studying, your university, and just general day-to-day life. So today I'm going to share some of my own tips that have made me more productive, and here we go. So the first tip I would say is, it's not about working hard. It's not about, oh, I have to hustle, I have to grind, I'm gonna work 24 hours today on my music. And the reason being is twofold, right? Number one is you're gonna burn out. And when you burn out, you're not gonna work. Basically, use all your motivation, all your energy, and it's gonna take time to recover. The second thing is that, realistically speaking, productivity is all about results, right? You can either take 1 week writing a verse, or you can take 3 hours. It's gonna be the exact same productivity level. It's going to be the same exact result. And a great example of that is, whenever you have a deadline, all of a sudden you have this motivation to actually, get it done, especially when it's like a day before the deadline. All of a sudden you're just more productive, because that sense of repercussion is now pushing you to actually get it done, and all of a sudden your productivity actually intensifies, and you're more focused, you're more driven, and you're not as easily distracted. So my first tip is, like I said, it's not about working hard. It's about being smart with your productivity and really understanding how long is it really going to take to do this particular task. Is it going to take 1 hour? Is it really going to take 1 week to write that verse? Or am I just making that up? So really break it down by the minute. My second tip for today is more of a spiritual mindset one, but time is an illusion. And that goes back to my first point, being we have a specific time frame of how this next single is going to release, how long the music video is going to take. But the fact is, no one really knows how things are going to take. You just have a sense of measurement, and you just have a sense of guideline. And what I'm really trying to say is the ability to prioritize. What's the most important thing, and what tasks are actually secondary or miscellaneous? Are they really necessary? So an example of that is, okay, if I'm going to produce a song, is it really important for me to, focus on the drum beat? Is it really important for me to, look for that synth sound? Or is it more important for me to focus on the melody, which actually sells the song? And once you know your priority, you hone in on that aspect. That is my second tip. Time is an illusion, and learn to prioritize what's the most important task, because then everything else will be easier after that. Tip number 3, this one is something I should really follow. Try to schedule music in. Try to set a specific time in the week where you have no distractions, you're closed off from society, from your friends, from Netflix, from your day job or your education, where you can really focus on music, whether that's you're writing, or you're working on your marketing, or networking, or creating social media content. And even if that means 1 or 2 hours a week, that the time it gets to that specific day in the week, you'll know that's time for music, and there will be no distractions, and you'll actually be more productive. You have to respect your music as an actual profession, and that means actually setting a specific time in the week and committing to that every week. Remember, you're a musician, you're an artist. And if you want to make a career, you have to commit. You have to commit to it. You'll have to commit time to your skills and your endeavors. And no one's going to tell you that, So tip number 3 again is, set a specific time during the week or even the day where you just focus on music. There's no distractions. Just to conclude point 3, I know that there's all these different types of apps now, or digital calendars where you can kind of set schedules in, but I'm a firm believer in having the traditional notepad and a pen. There's something about the physical aspect of writing it down and seeing it, seeing the ink go on the paper. It's been scientifically proven that your subconscious mind actually processes and actually remembers that information much more rather than taking notes on a digital platform, on a laptop or your phone. And yes, I'm old school that way. The final tip I have for being productive as an independent artist is segmentation. And this is a very important one. Actually, there's not a lot of information about this, and this is something that I've kind of come up with. And that's not me being arrogant, it's just through time I was kind of dissecting, okay, how can I not just be productive and be smart about my time, but how can I make it easier for my brain to process all these tasks? And so my final tip for you today is segmenting, and what that means is, okay, I'm going to segment. Today is going to be marketing, or focusing on marketing that day. Next week, we're going to just focus on writing a chorus, songwriting. The week after, we're just going to focus on creating the cover art. And the week after, I'm just going to focus on my press release and my bio and improving my website, etc. There's something about focusing on a particular sector, not just in music, in life in general, where you're not just more productive, you'll be much more focused, and in terms of results, they're going to be much better. 10-15 minutes getting into that particular task and that sector, that segment, your brain actually goes to a state of flow. And when you're in that state of flow, you don't want to disrupt it. Momentum is the secret of the game. So that's my final tip. Always segment your tasks. Separate marketing, songwriting, admin, and everything else, And so that's it for today. I hope you're all well and you're feeling the Christmas spirit. And I hope this video has helped you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. This is Jonathan Milanis. Thank you for watching the video. And here's to more music and success. Peace.